Hello viewers of the Tube and welcome to another super tight show filled with news from around the tech world. But before we roll in the deep, let's dip in a lovely news flash. Apple rumors are getting bigger as we approach the company's event next week. Variety reports that sources within Apple reached out to Hollywood studio executives regarding the creation of TV shows and movies to be exclusively distributed by the giant from Cupertino. According to the report, Apple wants to start production as soon as early 2016. With more than $200 billion in cash reserves, Apple's entrance to the original content field could change the whole industry. Noel Biderman, head of the parent company of Ashley Madison, has resigned in the wake of the hacking attack on its systems. A statement from Avid Life Media said that Noel Biderman had stepped down in mutual agreement with the company. In another statement, the company claims that hundreds of thousands of new subscribers have joined the service since the whole affair began last month. We see absolutely no reason not to trust what they say. Sony is encouraging employees to create new products for its First Flight crowdfunding platform, and this week a new piece of smart gadgetry has joined the party, the Wena Wrist, essentially a regular high-end watch with the smart stuff built into the band. The new watch offers 7-color LEDs and vibrations for notifications, an NFC chip, fitness tracking features, and water resistance. The company is looking for about $80,000 to fund the project. It's about time. And to wrap up this tech news flash, no more square photos. Instagram's latest update, available on iOS and Android, will allow showing photos that are not square-shaped. Square format has been and always will be part of who we are, Instagram said in a blog post. That said, the visual story you're trying to tell should always come first, and we want to make it simple and fun for you to share moments just the way you want to. You gotta see it to believe it. Being a gamer is great fun, but sometimes you need to get back to real life, you know, chatting with grandma, checking emails. You can't do anything while playing games. That's where Overwolf enters the room with a shotgun. Overwolf is developing a platform for gaming add-ons that allow players to carry out various real-world actions without leaving the game. Both Overwolf itself and third-party developers are creating different apps, so gamers can launch the Overwolf platform and check their Facebook while never leaving their game. Let's see what Overwolf is all about before we dive deeper into the cool pool of Israeli PC gaming.
Meet Bob.
Bob is dead. Now let's talk about Overwolf. Overwolf is an overlay software with tons of epic apps for PC gamers. Let's see some of them in action. Overwolf's Chrome-based browser lets you browse the web from within the game. Use the full TeamSpeak UI in-game to connect with your mates. Record your moments of glory and share your awesomeness with the world. Stream your gameplay to Twitch TV. Text your friends, girlfriend, or grandma on Gtalk, Skype, Steam, Facebook, and more. Oh, and you can also control your music from your game. The Overwolf App Store features a bunch of epic apps that will make your gaming experience easier, or cooler, or both. Anyway, there's something for everyone. Millions of gamers already joined Overwolf. Grab your nickname while it's still available.
Let's share our awesomeness. With me in the studio is Gil Or, co-founder and VP of marketing at Overwolf. Let's play. Good evening.
Good evening.
So tell me a little bit about Overwolf. How did it all start?
So it's a startup company. Was founded by me and two other partners. We started about 5.5 years ago. It started from the Zell Entrepreneurship Program from the IDC and evolved into the company.
What was the problem you wanted to solve?
Well, I was playing games like since I know myself, and back in the days, like almost 10 years ago, I was playing games and I was speaking on Skype, and I was trying to control Skype and the game together. And then I coded a script that will answer just any calls that comes in. So when my friends called in, it was fine. We just talked with them, and we were playing World of Warcraft. But then someone else started to call, like your mom, and mom enters your World of Warcraft word. It's not nice.
Okay.
So we wanted to make a software that solves this problem and
That combines,
you can
combines them both. So how many apps can you find in Overwolf these days?
So yeah, Skype was the first one,
Okay.
and now you have more than 250 apps that you can download from our app store.
What's the most popular one?
Actually, the most popular ones are the ones that are not developed by us. They're developed by the community, developers community. For example, Always, which has been downloaded for like more than 400,000 times.
Which does what?
It brings you extended stats for League of Legends. If you play League of Legends, you just click on a hotkey and you get lots of incredible stats about your teammates and your opponents.
Okay.
Yeah, you should really dig into the game to understand exactly. Yeah.
What's your favorite app?
Actually, Always, because I'm a LoL player. So yeah, so I use that a lot. Also,
Does what?
the same one.
That's the same one. Okay.
And Replay HUD, which is amazing. You just click on a hotkey and you see the last 20 seconds of your game anytime. So if something bad happened, and usually it happens so fast, just click on a hotkey. It shows you what happened.
Okay, so in order to build such a platform, you need gamers and you need developers and you need cooperation with game developers,
Game publishers,
with the game publishers. Yeah. How do you work all that together?
So yeah, so now we are 24 employees with offices in Israel and Seattle, which handles all this operation. It's a big operation. The main development team in Israel supports the platform, while me and the community manager and the developers community manager, they are handling all the apps and the relationship with the developers to develop new apps for the platform.
Because I'm assuming the games themselves, they love you. I mean, they want people to be in their games.
Yeah, it depends who you ask. I mean, like 4 years ago, they didn't know about us and they kind of like didn't want to know about us. Now, when time comes, they started to work with us.
Why?
So
what happened though? What changed?
They understand that we are there. We are not going to disappear, and we are bringing quality content, and we are enriching the game, and we are and the players. That's what's most important. The players love us. So right now we are being downloaded like about 300,000 users a month. So you can tell, and by looking at the forums, looking at the community, the user really loves it.
Meaning you're also getting requests from game makers already? Getting requests from game makers. Hey.
So yeah, so the first one was ArenaNet, the publisher of Guild Wars 2. They started to work with us closely, and yeah, we've conducted 2 developers contests with them, and they brought some ideas to the table, and developers started to enrich their game in a way that has never seen before in their game. For example, when you play Guild Wars, you can see who's talking with you directly on the screen of the game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Israel. How do you find coming from Israel? Does it help, or is it a lag in that type of business?
It's a good question.
Thank you.
It was a lag until we figured it out, and we opened the office in Seattle. To be honest, the PC games market in Israel is not so big, and it's mostly run by companies for casual gaming and mobile. But for PC games, there are really few companies that does it in Israel, and yeah. But right now, when we have the office in Seattle and ourselves going to all the conferences, so we're good. Yeah, well, and we are taking advantage of Israel of being tech leader, and the R&D team is really strong and powerful and making stuff that outside it seems like a really hard task. So
you have the tech here, but to actually be part of the game, you had to open an office in the United States.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. And what's next for you guys?
To grow, we grow mostly virally now. We spend $0 on marketing, and currently our user base is about 10 million users. And we want to reach 20 millions by the next year, and bring more valuable apps to the gamers.
For sure. For sure. Thank you very much for coming. Good luck. Worried about a future in which the skies are filled with drones? Now there's a way to fight back: portable laser cannons. Boeing has developed what it's calling a compact laser weapon system to keep drones away from sensitive areas, Wired reports. Boeing tested the system this week in Albuquerque. The demonstration showed that when a target was exposed to a full-power laser for 2 seconds, it went up in flames. This is an inexpensive way, not expensive, way to deal with the rising threat of drones flying near airports, creating a serious danger of plane crashes. Technicians would be able to set up the laser system in a matter of minutes, and it'll be controlled by an Xbox 360 controller and a laptop. Très cool, fly safe. Robots have been in people's imaginations for a long time now, yet they still haven't entered our homes. This is changing, and it's changing now. Buddy is a robot designed to challenge this status quo. Its creators have extensive knowledge of robotics, but also a true passion for building something that is genuinely useful and that people will love using and showing. Buddy is essentially a tablet on wheels, complete with the functionality you'd expect to find on an iPad, such as FaceTiming with family, setting reminders, and asking it questions. The Buddy robot is now looking to be crowdfunded on Indiegogo, with $500,000 already used. Here is this cutie in action.
Buddy, remind Mom not to come back home before 8 o'clock.
Buddy is a hands-free helper, always there when you need him. He can suggest recipes while you're cooking.
The Nutella pancakes. Honey.
Read your messages.
Tonight. Don't worry, I'll come early to take care of everything.
Play your favorite playlist when you ask him.
Play my favorite playlist.
Or even answer your call.
Veronica.
Okay, Buddy, take the call. Okay, I'm leaving now. See you in half an hour.
Buddy is watching your house. He patrols your home while you're away and alerts you when detecting any unusual situation.
Buddy, you're still creepy. And woman, why are you sounding like a robot as well while talking to Buddy? And why is he watching you through the window until you leave? Remember the praise and awe of Netflix after it announced recently it would offer unlimited paid maternity and paternity leave to employees? It was lovely, it was great. Well, forget about it. The change will be effective for about 77% of Netflix employees. According to women's advocacy group Ultraviolet, only employees in the company's streaming division are liable for this great benefit, and excluding those in the customer service and DVD divisions. Employees of Netflix streaming division are typically salaried employees, while DVD and customer service divisions are hourly or part-time, said Karen Rowland, organizer-manager at Ultraviolet. Now, the group is trying to change the company's policy with a new campaign, and they even got House of Cards president Mr. Frank Underwood to help. You better look and you better listen.
Frank Underwood loves Netflix.
I love him more than sharks love blood.
Netflix has just announced unlimited parental leave for its employees, a generous move in the right direction.
The road to power is paved with hypocrisy and casualties.
As it turns out, Netflix's lower-paid employees are the casualties. Netflix's DVD division, which is made up of lower-wage workers, isn't eligible for this benevolent gesture, smiling all the while as they twist the knife. You know what they say.
You know what I like about people? They stack so well.
Now, please excuse Frank. He has some low-wage campaign staff in Iowa to exploit.
Ah, Claire Underwood, I miss you. There were a lot of attempts to make sketches on how it will feel like if we all behave in real life like we behave in Facebook, and now, well, there's another one proving it would be totally horrible.
10 years ago, I met the most amazing man in Cabo. I love you, baby.
I know you're not talking about me because we just met at work 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I'm obviously talking about my husband.
It's not obvious. You should have started saying, oh, I met my husband, unless your husband's here.
Here's to another 10 years. Heart emoji.
Dude, I don't know what you're doing next month, but you gotta go to my housewarming party, man. It's gonna be off the chain.
Absolutely, I'm there.
Great, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about 9:30. Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio. See you there.
What?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
But that's like 2,000 miles from here.
You're not gonna come to my party?
Oh, I'm gonna buy like a $400 plane ticket?
Dude, it's so easy. It's 9:30. Come on.
Yeah, I get the 9:30 part. I get.
Well, then show up, dude. What do you got to lose?
Like $1,000.
You broke my heart. You know who you are.
I broke your heart? I barely met you.
No. But he knows who he is.
Why don't you just tell him, because I don't know who he is.
Well, I put it out there.
And that's it. Show's over. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new show of The Tube, i24news.tv. It's our website. And always remember, in war, truth is the first casualty. That's Aischalis. Goodbye. Goodbye.